Hi, this is Jim Lawson reporting live from the Bourns booth at the 2010 NAMM show. We're here at the Bourns booth speaking to Seymour Duncan this morning, who's one of the premier guitar manufacturers and designers. He owns and manages his own company. He's supplied custom pickups to many famous artists, including Jimmy Page, George Harrison, Eric Clapton, Slash, Pete Townsend, Jimi Hendrix, Peter Frampton, Jeff Beck. Lots of them.
A lot of my heroes.
In addition to being a pickup designer, Seymour is also an accomplished guitarist. He's no doubt played jam sessions with some of these artists. He also customizes guitars, and I understand that he has a few special guitars that are loaned on request to artists for their own playing.
Right.
In any event, Seymour Duncan is certainly considered an icon, and his name is widely recognized in the music industry. It's an honor to have you in the booth this morning.
Jim, I appreciate it, and I hope you're having a great show here.
We are having a great show.
It's so good for you, and everybody's been talking about your products too, and all the guitar players come to me, what do you think? I said, well, you can't beat it, you know.
Perfect.
And as you know, my number one, I call it a Tele-Gib. I made two of them. I made one for Jeff Beck, which he used one blow by blow, and I made one for myself, which I've been using for many, many years, and you know, Jeff's used it, the Ventures have used it, Ted Nugent's played it, so I mean, so many people have played this instrument, but I've been using the Bourns Spot since probably it had to be like 76, 77, I mean, a long time, and it's still a perfect pot. I've been using it, I do all the volume swells and the tone controls, and they have never let me down, you know.
That's great to hear.
I'm going to dread the day if something ever happens to them, like if they wear out or something, you know.
Well, we can get you other ones.
Oh, you can give me another one.
So you worked with the late great Les Paul, Leo Fender, developing pickups for them. Tell us, what was that like working with those people?
Well, for me, being a kid, I first met Les Paul when I was about 12 years old, and my uncle had played in a bunch of big bands in like Fred Waring's Pennsylvanians, and you know, just a lot of big bands. And he knew Les, you know, growing up. And then my uncle, my dad's brother, played guitar, country guitar, and my uncle Bid Furness, who played with Paul Whiteman's orchestra and Fred Waring's band, he happened to have a guitar up in his attic, you know, which I thought was pretty neat. You know, so they brought the guitar down, and my Uncle Howard started showing me chords, and I started playing every day. I started learning a new chord every day, and I wrote Mr. Mel Bay from Mel Bay Publications before they were, I guess, even, you know, like as big as they are today. But I could not find his chord books or his instruction books. So Mr. Bay, back then, sent me a package of all the books, because I lived in a small southern Jersey town. I couldn't get anywhere. I couldn't find a music store or anything, you know. So he sent me the whole packet, and then I was learning all these chords every day. And my uncle said, you know, I have a guitar player you have to go see, you know. And so we went to Steel Pier in Atlantic City, and all of a sudden I'm in the front row, and I hear dare, 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 and it's Les Paul and Mary Ford, and as the curtains opened up, you know, they were playing How High the Moon. So after the show, man, I was just in awe, and I've never seen anything like that before. So they took me backstage, and Les started showing me all about what the pickup was and what it does. He was moving a string for me and showing me what the pickup was, what it looked like. He drew a little photo, a little drawing for me, and I took a photo. And so for me, that was really sparked me, I think. And after that, I started trying to meet every guitar player that I could. You know, I was hanging out with Ray Buchanan when I was like 14 years old, and there was a band called the Fendermen, Phil Humphrey, and the group, he was a singer. And I would go see them. So that started the whole thing of you know, trying to figure out how to make pickups and guitars. And my first winder I made when I was 16, and it was a record player that went 33 1/3, 45, and 78. So it was an old style record player, and I mounted a block of wood on it, and and somebody had borrowed my guitar and broke the pickup. So I had to figure out how to fix it. So then I started doing it, and I wound my first pickup like a record player.
I'm 33 RPM.
33 RPM, yeah.
78 later.
78 later.
As you may be aware, we are reintroducing this Model 80.
Model 80.
Model 82 at the show here. What do you think about that? We're actually making it a guitar pod this time.
Yeah, I mean,
with a knurled split shaft.
That's great. I mean, I absolutely, I'm in awe about it. You know, I think it's so cool. You know, and I will definitely be using it on my guitars. You know, I think it's a great potentiometer. It's, like I said, never let me down. And you know, we'll be working with you. We got a lot of ideas we want to do with our stuff and everything. So I'm very excited about that. You're listening to the people, which is very important too. You know, being a manufacturer, and I'm so glad you're involved in the whole NAMM show and being involved with all the players, and you're seeing so many great players walk by and stuff. So I think it's great.
Yeah, we've had some interesting surprises at the show here today. People using our products that we didn't know about.
That's great.
So word's spreading.
Yeah.
We do appreciate your support of us.
And the thing too is my Tele-Gib. I do a lot of shows with this old guitar, and it's an old Telecaster with two humbuckers, and I have the pots in it. So when people see me do stuff, they say, how you doing that? And I said, the only potentiometers that I can use to do what I do and get those sounds are the Bourns pots. And so we send them down to you guys, and I hope you can help them out and everything. You know.
Indeed we will. Indeed we will. Well, thanks so much.
Thanks
for being with us here in the booth today.
Appreciate it.
It's an honor.
And thank the crew. They do a great job. And
good guys.
Come up to Santa Barbara.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you guys.
This is Jim Lawson reporting live from the 2010 NAMM show here with Seymour Duncan today.